So magandang araw kabola, sa video na ito pag-uusapan natin trade alert kabola. Kasi nag-trade nga po ang NLEX Road Warriors at the Phoenix kabola. And then pag-uusapan din natin ito po nga sinabi po ni Senator Pia Cayetano regarding po sa rule ng UAAP. So hindi pa nakasubscribe, pakipindot naman po yung subscription button. First things first, respeto po kay Marshall Lassiter kabola, as he's about to break kabola the current 3-point record kabola is only 8. 8 na lang kabola kailangan niya, and itatay niya na ito kabola. And then of course on the spot na yan diba? Realistically, the holder of the most 3-point shot kabola sa PBA, and this is an amazing record. He is known as a shooter kabola, and for him to claim this record proves that he's really one of the top 5 best 3-point shooter, maybe top 3 in the history of the league kabola. So actually dapat napaaga pa nga po yan kaso nagkasakit daw po siya. Pero again, respect po sa career po ng isang Marshall Lassiter for doing this kabola. He's really one of the greatest, and maybe a lot of people will still say that Alan Kaydik is the greatest sniper of all time sa PBA. Pero Marshall will be holding now the most 3-point shot. Wala ba siyang argument for that spot? Senator Pia Cayetano is now questioning the new rule kabola set up by UAAP. So the new rule basically is that 1-year residency pa din naman kabola, pero imbes po na 1 taon, 2 taon na po yung makakaltas dun sa kanila pong playing time kabola, no? So dati kasi 1 taon lang, yun po yung rule kabola. Now kina-question niya, sabi ni Pia dito, sinabi na, di ba, maximum of 1-year residency may be imposed. So bawal ang ibang klaseng residency requirement. Ano ba yung hindi maintindihan dyan? Yung sabi po ni Senator Pia Cayetano. Pero wait lang, I have not seen po yung mismong law kabola, pero pag it is claiming about 1-year residency, yung rule naman currently is still pointing to 1-year residency. Ang mag-iiba lang is kung ilang taon po yung makakain dun sa playing career sa UAAP po ng bata. Now again, it's about poaching players kabola, and this is for me gearing towards advantage of course of those who have less finances kabola. So kung ano man po yung opinion po ni Pia, this is of course for the betterment or pinaglalaban yung mga mas malalaking team. And for me, of course, we are always on the side po of those who have less financial capacity kasi it invokes fairness kabola. Now, the trade, malamang narinig nyo naman na JV Mocon will now be traded for Ato Ular kabola and a 2nd round pick. First, the fairness of it. Pero pag tackle kasi the fairness, parang you're tackling na din actually. In reality kabola, kung ito po ba or kung sino pong panalo sa trade. Kasi ang problema dito kasi si Phoenix, they traded Mocon in the past, or they traded for him in the past in exchange for a 1st round pick, a 2nd round pick kabola, and then si Demonis, if you remember, Demosis, sorry. And with that kabola, so 1st round pick yung give up nila, now they are now getting Ato Ular and a 2nd round pick. So parang medyo questionable talaga to on the side of Phoenix. Kaya naman madaming fans of course na nag-conclude na talo dito yung Phoenix kabola. And even if you look at the roles kasi itong currently si Mocon, he is in a way medyo role player type na siya kabola with Phoenix, lalo't kapwestuhan niya po yung import. Pero si Ular kasi mas malala hindi siya na pinaglalaro ni Coach Jong with Chico kabola. Pero, of course, if we are talking about what we saw inside the court, Ular is still a promising guy. Although medyo old na siya, 29. So, if we consider that, kabola, medyo may chance pa rin po dito makabawi ang Phoenix. Pero at the onset of this trade, panalo talagang NLEX. Nasa Phoenix yan, if they will work it out na ma-develop ng maayos si Ato Ular kabola. If they can develop Ato Ular like the 3-point shot, hindi pwede sila makabawi sa trade na to. Pero at the onset talaga, panalo po dito ang NLEX kabola. Ikaw mga Barsar, palagay mo, sino pong panalo sa trade na to? Comment na po sa baba.